Hello and welcome to Truck Simulator 2 with FS Panda Mushroom Going East Expansion Pack Episode 10 Season 1. Whoa! Yay! Okay, last time we went, where did we go? Oh yeah, we dropped our load. That sounds wrong in so many words. In Maddenburg. Ooh, I can see one straight at the top there, because we've been wanting to go to Katowice. So, straight in there with some apples, we are gonna be hauling with a Volvo FH16 sleeper. Ooh. Can we take a kip? Let's take the job. Let's have a quick look. Bit in the dark. Let's just start her up. Turn some lights on. Let's have a quick look in there. P&O, is that? Let's just have a look outside. Yeah, P&O ferries. I wanted to see the sleeper bit. It won't let me. Blimey. I want to see if we could crash down for a bit. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on. Get on trucking. Have I gone the wrong way? Maybe. We didn't quite... Oh! Make the doorway. It's a good start, this one, isn't it? After the last episode, which I was fairly good, and we start this one off and we bump it straight away. I know, going straight on away. Blimey. All my street cred's gone out the window now, isn't it? Well, the time's ticking down, it's almost Christmas time. Can you hear Santa's clogs clogging away? He's working. Little reindeers are gearing up. Hope everybody's gonna have a nice Christmas. What will Santa bring for me? Something to teach me how to drive, maybe? I don't know. So how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's fine. You have to shout a bit louder, I can't quite hear. Sounds like panto, doesn't it? It's behind you. And a panto's a sort of British thing, isn't it? I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but you know, I don't know. Do you do things like that in other parts of the world? Canada or America or Germany? Do you have pantomimes, or is it just the crazy English that I've got a warped sense of humour? You know, where yeah, it's sort of, well, not, but sort of legal for men to sort of dress as women. It's a tradition, so men dress as women and women dress as men. Yeah, okay. I mean, I've got nothing to, you know, if people want to do that, then that's fine. I've got nothing against that, but to say it's a tradition and you got to do it is a bit much, but hey, that's them weird British for you, innit? Or, you know, that's probably why other countries struggle with our humour. Bit warped. You know, I went to so many when I was a kid, you know, that and Punch and Judy. Do they even have Punch and Judy anymore? You know, are they allowed to have Punch and Judy? Is it politically correct to beat someone over the head with a stick and try and stuff sausages down a crocodile and stuff like that, you know? You know, it's the world gone crazy, But yeah, how much of pantomimes had to change because political correctness. Should be interesting. Answers on a postcard. Drifting out a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, it's, as I say, when I was at school, it was all the rage every year. The old school go down to local theatre. There's not many of them left now, though, is there? To be honest. Go and watch the local pantomime. But the actors love it, don't they? They love panto. It's hard work for them because, you know, they do probably 2 shows a day and it's 7 days a week, maybe 3 on odd occasions. So it's hard work for them. Come on, dude. AI. See, that's what I mean. The road was clear then. The AI's having a diggy fit and just standing there, so you get there, braked. You could be sitting there for hours while he's figuring out whether he wants to put his indicator on and carry on his journey, or put his mobile phone down, which he shouldn't be using. Oh no, the panda's on his soapbox again. Ooh. No, I'm not. That's just the AI though, isn't it? Just out to get everybody. So, what do you think? Has anybody had a play with the new Scania Highline? I think it's Scania Highline. That was the new truck in the last patch. Can't say I have yet. As I was saying in the last episode, don't want this one. This game has changed so much since it first released. With, you know, the engine, they've introduced some more trucks in the patches, so you know they're working hard. SCS, they're really giving it some. You have to commend them for what they're doing. Oh, sorry, geezer. Oh, I know. Oh, sorry. Bad panda, bad panda. I did indicate he had room to move over. I suppose I could have slowed down, but big truck, yellow, Nana, you know, coming out. Maybe warning signs in his head would have thought, oh, let's move over. Might not hit it. But no. Let's get him into trouble with his viewers. I suppose I got, there's this funny little thing called brakes, but hey, you only use them in emergency, don't you? See, my street cred's totally ruined in this episode. I did so well in my last one. Oh well. Sound like a donkey off Eeyore, don't I? Donkey off Eeyore. Eeyore, the donkey off Winnie the Pooh. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares. And you're saying, you sound like that anyway. Well, never mind. It's all good, it's all good. Oh yeah. You got to admit though, ain't ya? My driving is improving a little. Half my problem is I'm talking and driving. And you're saying, what? You just rattle. You know, you open your mouth and a load of verbal comes out. But it's sometimes it's, I mean, we're on these episodes for what, half hour sometimes, and if you don't just babble a load of interesting information, then to me it's it would be a long episode for you. I mean, it probably is anyway, but look at that bus. He's clogging it, isn't he? My missus gone away. Well, she's back now, but I sent her on a bus. Sent her to go visit my daughter. That's why it's quiet in the background probably, you know. She's not giving me grief. Says, you gonna miss me? Oh yes dear, yes dear. Parties every night. No, not really. Oh yeah, that's it, get me in trouble. Why don't you? You know, tell her. You're gonna tell her now. I was allowed to stay up till 7 o'clock in the evening. Only joking. Way past my bedtime. Which one am I going on? Ooh. Steady on, horseman, steady on. There's this geezer on the inside. I was going to pull it on the inside. Like that. Oh yeah, you know, it's different rules in Germany or something, you know, that you can overtake on the inside. You're not supposed to do it, dude. Cool, makes a change. I got out of that bit of trouble for a change. But that's it, you know, the AI stacks up. It's out to get us all. So yeah, what are you lot looking forward to for Christmas? Is it the presents? Is it the food? The company? What is it that you like? I mean, everybody says family, but you know, Christmas and family. Sometimes it's a good thing. It's a good thing when it starts, and then you think, just go home, leave me alone now. Okay, Granny, put your teeth back in. You know, take out my glass of wine off the table where we're eating. Just put them back in. And Grandad's in a corner with wind after his Brussels sprouts. It's all good, isn't it? you really have fun with your family at Christmas. And then you have the games. Oh, you gotta wear the party hat. You gotta wear the party hat. Okay, I'm wearing the party hat. Do I look good? And the cracker jokes. Oh, you can't beat the cracker jokes much. They're about as funny as me, really, aren't they? Oh, getting out of Germany into Poland. So we'll slow down a bit because that car was sort of slowing down. Yeah, but it's all good. I mean, it's nice to see the family at Christmas if you can. Some people can't. I mean, some people are working, bless them. I've got most respect for the services that have to work at Christmas. And everybody else that has to work, you know. Bit of a shame, but someone has to work at some stage, I suppose. I think the next to stop, I might stop and sleep because I don't think I'm gonna get there. Well, if I get there on the fuel, I'll be surprised. I thought they're supposed to give you enough fuel for your journey, but they don't anymore. Come on, transit. White van man. God, they're terrible, some of them, aren't they, the white van men. But, you know, not all of them are terrible. Some people have got a proper job to do and do it very well. Delivering parcels and things like that in a white van, so you can't tar everybody with the same brush. Which seems to happen sometimes. But hey. Well, I thought I was gaining on them, but obviously I'm not. And I've got a little mini. Whoa. Sorry about that. So what the trouble is with my game. Right, we'll pull in for a minute and see if I can gain a bit more and then get in a slipstream and zoom on out. Way. Come on, truck. We're doing it, we're doing it. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Ah, what? That was not nice. That was not nice. I thought I was clear of him. Ah, dear. Oh. Oh. This is getting awful now. This is just getting terrible. Never mind. We'll get to our destination a few quid lighter. Oh yes, is I need 100 grand to pay all my fines. Never mind. It's all good fun. That's the main thing. Fun. I enjoy playing it anyway. Hopefully you enjoy watching it. Even though I'm a menace on the roads. Yeah. Just imagine what I'll be like in a tank. Get out my way. No. It'll either be a big bang or I'll just go over the top of it. I thought I was doing so well as well. You know, improving. Just take my eye off the ball for a slight second and oh, speed camera. Oh, that was good. We're in a toll. All the lorries seem to go through that one, so I'm going to go through this one and see if I can get in front of them. I can't get in front of that one because I didn't get it fast enough. Come on. Come on. And the gates are open. And it's the panda in the end. And the lorry's pulling out, so we'll pull out into the outside. And oh yes, we got in front of him. You didn't know it was ETS drag racing, did you? It always seems like that when you get to a toll gate though, doesn't it? I mean, luckily we've not got that many tolls in Britain. When I went to France, you know, go through the tolls there, and it seems like that there, you know. Everybody goes and you pays your money, then you stick your clock down, because 20 tolls all of a sudden go into one. I'll tell you what, we will go and get some sleep. Fill up first. Here's the thing, you see, because I'm English, I'm used to the steering wheel on the other side. You know, the proper side of the vehicle. Ooh, is that going to start some people off? No, I apologise, you know. And so when I buy my truck, do you think I should go for a left-hand drive, or do you think it may improve my driving on a right-hand side? Just throwing it out there for you to what you think. Okay. I think it may, but I'm just clutching at straws. It may. You're going to stop? Oh, you heck. Improve my driving with a right hand side. So that's what I'm leaning towards. Even if I'm abroad, you know, I'm sort of used to, well, I know it's a game and it's a simulator and everything like that, but sort of used to looking in the right hand side for my mirrors. Even though I look in the right hand side for my mirrors, it's not the same as, because you've got double mirrors there, and you know, sort of weird to describe, I suppose. I think some people probably say don't make a slightest bit of difference. You know, it's a game. But because to be honest, if it was real life, oh, I would drive a little better. I don't normally hit things unless I'm supposed to. Yeah, they thought they would have made a passenger. Everybody's gonna shout at me now. There is one. A passenger mod. I've said this in the past, so we can have a look around. Whoa, dude! That was not my fault. That geezer just slammed his anchors on there in front of me. Now, you know, if I'd have rammed him, that would not have been my fault. But you had all said, oh no, face palm it, the panda's hit someone else. But that was that geezer there. Not guilty. This is where I have to pay. How much do you reckon? Oh, I didn't see. Come on, boss. Whoa. Is anybody, you know, see what I mean? Toll booth, innit? Racetrack. Whoa. Get a grip, get a grip. That's it. Katowice, you can see it in the distance. "23 miles, it's saying 35 minutes. These ones here, now our motorway, you're driving down and it gives you warning that you're coming off, but you know, these, it don't just, it goes from 2 to 1 lane, poof, straight away. And it ain't how it happens. Ow, what? Am I gonna have any money left at the end of this? I didn't think I was speeding, did you? Katowice. And these indicators are supposed to cancel themselves out, but they always seem to last forever. We get in the middle lane because we don't know where we're going. It's always the way, isn't it? If you're not sure, get in the middle lane. You can always zip from either side. It looks like we've got to turn left up here somewhere. Bit further, bit further. There we go. They've heard the pandas coming, so they're keeping out of the way. Katowice. Right, so we're almost at that destination. Another semi-successful venture from the Panda Movers. Oh, Eddie's got a lorry there. Stubart. So there we are, we've arrived at Katowice. We'll press enter. What's it say? Good work! Woohoo! We only managed 2% damage on it, so we weren't too bad, even though it looked worse than it was. But I still say some of those were not my fault. So we press continue. Oh, we're leveled up again. I'll tell you what, let's go for we We've either got to go explosives or something, haven't we? What's explosives? Fireworks, dynamite, ammunition. Oh, gotta have some of that. The panda with some ammo on the back. Ha! Oh, watch out. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this one, and we're getting close, I think, to having our own truck. I know we can borrow some money off the bank. We probably will. But hopefully you'll look forward to the next exciting episode, and take care for now, and have safe driving, and have a good Christmas. And this is FS Panda Mushroom. Bye.